Hello from 9,000 feet up in Cloudcroft, New Mexico toward the end of 2024. Nothing like being out in the dark. It's about 6:30 in the evening, out in the dark with all the wild animals, splitting wood because I'm practicing what happens if we have an EMP attack or something and we lose our electricity. Better split wood on your own. Know how. And got to do it. Do this kind of thing also when you're out with wild animals that could kill you, because you can't be a sissy, as in a chicken. Of course, my nickname's Sissy, and that doesn't mean I'm a chicken. But you can't be like a chicken. I doubt this is catching all the stars. Now, around here, we don't have any drones that I see. I do see two Mars, so to speak. One of them must be a satellite, a fixed orbit satellite. I used to just see the red planet up there, and now, for the last few years, you see the red planet and another one that looks like the red planet. Always in the same spot. I think it's a fixed orbit satellite. It appeared, I guess it was launched a few years ago. Who knows who it belongs to? Well, here we are. Well, hello, brother. That's one of the ferals. Here we are, ready to... I've been splitting some wood. This is what's fun. Coming out... Boy, this is kind of... Coming out in weather like this, in the night, just daring a cougar or a bear who's come out of hibernation because it's so warm, get up here and kill us. Now this one is not splitting easily like the other ones. When that happens, ladies, try turning it around to the other side. Sometimes the other side will be easier to split. I'm not even sure if this is recording. What do you think 2025 is going to bring us? Maybe some horror. Yeah, this side will be easier to split. This one has a great big old knot in it. EMP attack, or even worse, nuclear war. All the electricity's out. And forget about your generators. Gasoline, you can only store so much of it for so long. Eventually you have no generator. Can you survive? Can you? The city is no place to be for the future. Cities are not where you want to be. You want to be out in rural like I have gone. I've gone rural. You want to be out rural. And you want to be self-reliant. You want to practice living without electricity, living without running water. How many of you know what to do if suddenly, this is a terrible one. The other ones are splitting so much more easily. If you were suddenly without running water, what would you do? I mean, running water for weeks. Because, of course, without electricity, pumps don't work. Now here I was splitting those others. This one's not, it's got a great big old knot in it. I'll see if I can split it in half and be satisfied with that. Old wood stove. I highly recommend wood stoves. Fireplaces are not efficient. Of course, a fireplace insert is nice, but what's great about a wood stove is you can cook on it. They also heat really nicely. About time. What's wrong with this? What would you do? How would you live? And if you're a young person, I apologize for my stupid generation that gave you this planet. I do apologize. Dumb people we are. I don't have to split that again. I think I'll leave that. This will be some of the last I'll put in because these have to dry a little bit more. Can you swing an axe? Are you scared to be out in the dark? In the woods? What's in here? Oops. In the woods with a bunch of wild animals? Does that scare you? I better go put this away. I think I locked the truck up. Hi, brother. That's the boy feral who you have to have your dangly bits cut off. Yeah, I locked that. I will unlock it in the morning and I'll stay there. These are solar lights. You have to learn to use a lot of solar. I need to install more of my solar lights. See this dark patch up ahead? I have solar lights for there. Solar lights for in back. I've got at least 4 or 5 more solar lights. Floodlights. Not just little lights, but they're floodlights. I need to do it. Install them. Let's put up this. Think you're gonna be alive at the end of a... Oh, this is that big thing. Ooh, look at that knot. I wonder if I can split this one more time. Probably not with that knot. Let me try. No, hit it wrong. Nope. One thing you gotta know is not to wear yourself out. Don't tire yourself out on lost causes. Whoops. I wonder how well this thing picks up film in the dark. Don't know. I want to split that again, or I want to leave it whole. Well, those are good for nighttime. A little bit bigger for nighttime. Boy, if we're not all killed off by some war by the time spring comes, I'm getting rid of all this stuff here. I don't like it. We didn't used to have stuff like that. This used to be vines around here, and then this stuff grew up and the cattle didn't come by and eat it all up. And now look at it. I'm going to cut it down, turn it into, it'll burn. Use it as some kindling. And then I'm going to, my plan is to make, of course if I live, I may not live. Neither might you. But my plan is to, the reason I have these boxes out here, they're just Amazon boxes being destroyed in the elements to be part of soil. I'm making mulch piles that I'll pile on top of this and turn this into a greenhouse garden to grow vegetables. We have a very short growing season at 9,000 feet. But this past summer, I did an experiment. I took some potatoes that had buds on them, and I just lay them on top of my mulch piles to see what would happen. And sure enough, they grew a bunch of little potatoes. Little potatoes. I didn't harvest them. I did not harvest them. I figure I'll just let those little potatoes go into the mulch too. Potatoes are really easy to grow. But I'm going to get rid of this stuff. I don't like it. If we survive. Too bad you all can't see the stars. This is one nice, wonderful thing about being rural. You can look up and see stars you can never see in the city. Can't at all. But if you're interested, just I guess you could Google Cloudcroft, New Mexico night sky. Cloudcroft, New Mexico stars. And see some really good shots. By the way, if anyone doesn't know, we have a dark sky ordinance. This great light I've got is on a motion timer, a motion sensor, and it does not shine up into the sky because it's under an eave. That's the rules. If you're going to have night lights, you know, electric ones, you put them on motion sensors and you put them under an eave. Dark sky ordinance. Some people think they don't have to follow that, but you should if you're a good citizen. I'm gonna grab some pecan to mix with this dry wood. Get inside. I don't think I'll split any of that. I've got enough of this dry wood right now. Well, haven't had a cougar come by yet. Or a bear out of hibernation. Or that wolf. I have not seen that wolf again. Not seen it again, and the camera has not captured it. Unfortunately. Not yet. Bye-bye. From Cloudcroft, New Mexico, 9,000 feet high in the Sacramento Mountains.